welcome back to my channel. I am here in my laundry room, obviously, standing next to my brand new washer and dryer. The previous washer and dryer that I had was a GE model, and they were the high efficiency front loader, the washer was. The dryer was fine, there was really nothing wrong with the dryer, but the washer, because of the HE, high efficiency, front loaders, they use very little water, and as a result of that, the clothes just do not come out clean. I don't care what anybody says, they don't come out clean. You need water to wash clothes. So, and I've been reading this stuff online in different comments of product reviews and forums and things like that, that they just don't wash well, and that's what we've been dealing with for the past 7 years. So the GE models that we had, mechanically they were running fine. There was nothing wrong with them, other than the LED, the screen, the digital screen on them. You couldn't tell sometimes if it was a number 2 or number 8 or a 5 or what was going on, because they were burned out. So, but mechanically, yes, it was running fine, but they just weren't getting the clothes clean. My wife would have to do 2 different cycles of wash, 2 different wash cycles to get the clothes clean, and an extra rinse. Okay, as you already know, if you have an HE front loader model, one load of laundry takes a long time, well over an hour. So to do an extra cycle, an extra rinse, that takes more time. So it was a big ordeal when they had to do laundry. We got tired of it, so we decided to go and get a new washer and dryer. Now, I've been doing a lot of research. I wanted something very, very durable. We went and got commercial, okay, a commercial grade washer and dryer. These are Maytags. These are their commercial lines. We did also research on Speed Queen, which is a very good washer, and they make very good washer and dryers also, their commercial line. The only thing, well, I've been doing research on both of them, Speed Queen and Maytag commercial lines. So what led me to buy the Maytags is, well, 2 basic things. The capacity load on the Maytag was a tad bigger. Now, I don't know why this is on the commercial lines of the Speed Queen and Maytags. They don't have very big capacity, their drum inside the basket. It's not very big compared to like your 5 cubic foot on some of your other top loaders. But their commercial lines for some reason are smaller. But the Speed Queen, they were like 3.2 cubic foot. And the Maytag was 3.5. Not a huge difference, but it is a little bigger. So that was one thing that made me steer me towards the Maytag. All right, another thing that sold me on the Maytags was the wash cycle itself. Now, on the Maytag, on the Speed Queen, they have different agitators. This one has like a spiral agitator, where on the Speed Queen it does not. Okay, so I found these videos online, and other YouTubers have them, and I found one on Maytag's website, and they both show the exact same thing. They compare them side by side. They do the exact same wash of looks like jeans here, and then they put a yellow towel on top. They start the wash cycle, and on the Maytag, this yellow rag is pulled down into the agitator, down and up again, so it's constantly getting recirculated back down and up as it should. So the clothes are getting mixed well and washed very well. Where on the other hand, the Speed Queen doesn't do that. They don't have that spiral agitator. It just shakes the clothes back and forth. Now, for the clothes that are in the middle or at the bottom, I guess that's fine. But the yellow rag on top is just sitting there and stayed at the top the whole time. It really didn't get washed. So I don't like that one bit. Okay, that's just not going to work for washing clothes. The clothes need to not only be agitated back and forth, but they need to get pulled down and mixed. So they're getting mixed in with the soap really good, not just sitting on top. So that's what sold me on the Maytags. We did several loads of laundry with this already, and get this, we were going, I don't know, an hour and a half plus, close to 2 hours just to do a load of laundry. Now in 40-45 minutes we're done. You got two options on here for water levels, full or half. Okay, it sounds like a big deal. Is what if I have just a small thing, a few things to do? Then just put it on half full for your basket of water, and that's usually the normal wash here. The more your clothes can swim in the water without being all crunched together and clumped up, the better they will get cleaned. Okay. Typically, when we do wash, we don't just throw one or two things in there. We fill the tub up here. We fill this thing up. We have a full basket, full clothes. There's no sense of doing laundry constantly, okay? Now, if you have a few things you gotta wash, put those few things in there and just put it on normal, and the tub will only fill halfway. You have a mixed cycle here, delicates, power wash, and bulk and towels. Now, mixed, delicates, power wash, and bulky towels, that's full basket of water. That's what it washes in. And your normal is only half basket. So, and I thought that was going to be a problem, but it really isn't, because like I said, when we do laundry, we do a full load of laundry. Everything's very simple and basic here, guys. You got your water temperatures here. You got tap cold, cold, cool, warm, and hot. And then you have your other options where you have pre-soak, extra rinse, and together pre-soak and extra rinse. So that is very good. It also has a little display here where it tells you where it's at in the cycle. So here it says it's filling, soak and wash, rinse, final spin, and then a light to tell you that it's done. It also has a lid lock. When this light is on, it's usually during the spin cycle, obviously, because you don't want this open in fears of a child may open it and put their and fall in there or whatever it may be. So that's a good safety feature. Also, no matter when during the cycle, if you open this, it'll stop. Okay, I wish it wasn't that way. It'll be fine during the spin cycle, obviously, but during any other time, I wish I can open it, add whatever we want to it without stopping the machine. But it will stop, add what you want, and then close it again, and it restarts. That's not a real big deal. Yeah, other than that, it washes the clothes clean. This is old school washer here. This washes your clothes because they actually use water to wash your clothes. And that's something, who would have thought of using water to wash clothes where the HEs don't, right? It's all soap. Just kidding, they do use water, just a very, very little. If you ever watch, I'm like a big kid at heart. I mean, when I get a new washer jar, I gotta sit there and watch it and stare and watch how all the cycles work, and that's just a big kid in me, right? So on the front loaders, if you notice, you watch those, they watch the tub, the drum turn, there is barely any water in there. So what's happening, the very bottom, the drums are turning this way, right? So the very bottom, it only has about, a few inches of water in there. So these clothes are spinning in there and just smacking this little bit of water that's on the bottom and just getting slapped around a little bit and getting wet, basically. They're not really getting washed. So that's what really bugged me about those front loaders. When we first bought them, this was back in 2013, I really didn't realize that. I thought a good amount of water went in there, but they don't. All right, so as far as warranty is concerned, the Maytag's commercial models have a 10-year limited warranty on the motor and on the drum basket in there. This particular model has a 1-year warranty on everything else. Now, we bought these from Lowe's. They gave us $150 off, $75 each on these, and offered us a 3-year and a 5-year extra warranty on them. on top of the 1 year. But anyways, they were 3 year was 163, and the 5 year was 249 or something like that. So we went with the 3 year. So it kind of equaled out the 150 off, and then we bought the 3 year warranty. So we only paid what, $13. It's no big deal. What I didn't know afterwards when we got home was there's another model identical to this in every way, and we couldn't figure out what the difference was. Okay, let me explain something. This model number here is MVW P576KW, and then the other model number that they didn't have at Lowe's, which looks identical to this one, is MVW P575GW, and that has a same 10 year on the motor and basket, but it's got a 5 year warranty on everything else. So we called up Maytag and asked them what's the difference between these models, and why one model, the 575GW's got the 5 year and the 576KW only has 1 year, and they couldn't tell us. They said that's just the way it is. That model's got the 5 year and the other one's got the 1 year. And I said, is there any difference between the two? And he goes, no, not that we know of. I'm like, great. So I'm not going to cry about it now, but just to let you guys know, if you can find the what is it model with? Oh yeah, it's MVW P575GW. That one's got the 5 year and everything else. You'll most likely have to order those online. So because I haven't seen them. The ones that they advertise at the big box stores and stuff, they are this model here. I'm not too concerned about it. You know, we bought the extended warranty. Oh, just to let you know also, when you register these models, okay, even if you were to buy this model, when you register them, they will offer you right there, a little pop-up window will come up online, and they will offer you the a 3 year warranty, extended warranty on these for $114. Okay, so that would have been a better deal compared to what we got, but I didn't know at the time. So again, I'm not going to cry over it. It's done and over with now. But other than that, guys, that is about it for this washer and dryer. They are very, very heavy duty. They're a little noisy because there's a lot of heavy duty stuff in there. But it's not that noisy, really. It's not that noisy at all. They wash extremely well. Your clothes come out clean because they actually use water. Isn't that amazing? Use water in a washer machine. Who would have ever thought that, huh? So I'm really happy with them. My wife is very happy with it. And these should last, from everything I've read online, a good 10 years plus without any problems. And nothing digital to worry about burning out or anything like that. Now, as far as I know, all wash and dryers, any make, doesn't matter, they all have computers on them now. But as far as the dials, that's all old school. Very durable, nothing cheap put in these things. These are commercial models. The only difference between these and the commercial ones you see at the apartment buildings and things like that is the little coin box that sits up here. Okay, that's the only difference between these and those. All right, guys, so I hope this was helpful and helps you make a decision on buying a new washer and dryer. These are not cheap. Okay, let me tell you right now, they're not cheap. These are advertised, as of the making of this video, advertised for $9.49 each. Okay, so they are not cheap. But what you are paying for is the quality, all the heavy duty parts, the motors, the drive belt, that's all heavy duty stuff that's going to last for years and years and years and years. Like I said, this is a commercial model. The only difference is it's missing the coin box here. That's it. All right, guys, so hope you found this video helpful. and making a decision. I know there's a lot of people, a lot of you out there that are tired of those front loaders that just don't wash your clothes very good. They look pretty, okay, but they just don't wash clothes very well. Our GE models, yeah, they look great, but what good is it? Oh, and another thing about those front loaders, we couldn't close the door on the washer for very long because it'll start to mold and stink in there. So we always had to keep the door open to get air to dry it out inside there. I don't know if that's just with those washers or all front loaders, but if you don't keep them open and vented, they'll start to stink. Where on these, on the other hand, that ain't happening. The only thing I'm upset about with this washer is they put a piece of tape on right here to hold some manuals, whatever it was. That was to hold something. But when I went to take the tape off, there's a plastic film on here, and it started pulling the film off. And I wasn't sure if this was a type of film where you can take it off to protect, you know, it's like a protective coating that you can just pull off, and it doesn't look like it is. So I got a little bit coming off here and then some down here. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Other than that, there's nothing else cosmetically wrong with them. And as far as the dryer has 7.4 cubic foot of capacity. Pretty much your standard dryer. We really didn't have to get the dryer, put it that way. We could have kept the other one, but we wanted something matching, so we just decided to go with this commercial model, so they'd match. Again, on the controls, nothing fancy. It's all old school. You got your time dry, and you have your more, normal, and less dry. Wrinkle control. Heat, you got no heat, low, extra low, low, medium, and high heat. So nothing fancy here. It just dries your clothes. Alright guys, so hope you found this video helpful. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.